they face a 3rd and 4.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen.
Come on, Sean.
I've both been to practices where we've seen.
Head and beat.
Hey, 3rd down situation. Big 3rd down alert. Lock in here. 4th down play. Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Foles. He's going to rifle one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Ready?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, he didn't jump, man. I had him beat. He didn't jump. You know that was my interception right there, Hogan.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Why he couldn't back like that?
Return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, that's some BS.
It's Desmond Trufant. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 24, Ryan being chased out left.
They can hold on to that bad player.
Down he goes. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Vic now. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he just...
Nigga, you catching this lucky ass shit, man.
1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Straight bullshit, boy.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
All right. No.
Regain the lead.
Stop, Jordan.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Foles. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled.
They sure got that timeout in there, Mike, fast.
The 35. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Ryan He'll take a shot, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hold on faster than Lito Shepherd's ass, man. He's eating his ass up.
Further out in front. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go, baby.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Foles. He finds McCoy. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz.
I know they won't prime. He put that move on in the corner over there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
22. 54, Mike, 54, hey, exit. Watch 54, watch 54.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
Throwing, Vic. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
Check, Mike 54. 54. Time to go, night. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
3rd and long for Vic. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here's Ryan. He's going to float this over the... It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons push further out in front. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary didn't really look good.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
51. Protein spill.
Y'all go skip some skin here.
You have to put some socks on.
Hey, Delta.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Don't come back up here.
From the gun, on third down, Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Price. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's go.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Second down, Vic. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Throwing on third and long. Vic. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
Deion's tackling might be a little high. Let's check Deion out. No, Deion ain't making no tackles.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Westbrook. That is not
bitch get out my way.
Help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now back to throw. He finds Quick. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or is this
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. After the sack on first down, Ryan, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Crossing my DBs, my linebacker ring dropping back.
Touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons push further out in front. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always...
And that is intercepted. Or was it?
Wait,
they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10.
Ah, come on, man. How you not get open?
Incomplete.
That boy, 5 motherfuckers around him. Damn.
3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Check, check, check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield. Like 22. Yeah,
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Yeah, Sanders now to return. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Ready. You ready?
Mike 5-4.
21. Check General West.
Now Ryan on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
We own them. We own them.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Vic operating on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now here's Vic, and he will score. Touchdown.
Get that motherfucker off the damn block.
It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's got quick. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Being chased out left. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the screen.
You know Deion don't hit like that.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nick Foles doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. Out out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Vick to throw it. And down he goes.
Vick supposed to be doing some fumbling.
Around the 41-yard line. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. He sets to fire deep.
Come on, Jenkins, you're supposed to catch that, bro.
Incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. The Falcons on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On 4th down, Vick forced out to his left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablets.
And he can't get the receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception.
Man, at some point, them long bombs should be counting, man. Look at all that.
Right,
got him beat.
Not completely calculated
Come
correctly.
on, man. That's Madden being Madden.
Last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, South! Check 3! Got it! Move! Base! 54, right there. 54. Check! Watch the screen!
Now Ryan back into his end zone. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Why is he running so slow?
27, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Good pick. He meant to make it, and they ain't want to risk him getting hurt.
I liked
Should have just ran it on in there, though. I got two other good-ass receivers running quarterbacks.
Forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have two, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage.
I knew he was going to fuck that up. He didn't break off.
It's Desmond Trufant, and a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Second and 100.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field.
What the fuck is that? Second and 100. See, Madden glitching, dog. Madden glitching. I ain't never seen that right there. You got second and 99 from the 1. You got 99 yards to go to get a first down.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
What you doing, Snacks?
Ryan wants to throw it. Going up top. It got his man complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know
I don't know what that was all about, man. That's just Madden being Madden. That GG, though, that's a good game. I like playing with this team like this. We got to make sure we can save these rosters. Like I said, I know I've been working on them.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Eagles will take their third.
We got to make sure we save these rosters.
As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Right there. They found one. Here we go.
Now Foles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Foles. Buying time to his left.
Damn.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
It was coming back anyway.
Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
On the ready, 54. Mike 54.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. And he couldn't hang on.
Oh, Trotter, what the hell is that lazy ass shit, man? You're supposed to catch that.
Down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Tuesday.
Throwing again. Ryan. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Man, that was a lot of fun.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
You can't really be mad at no loss in this game, man, because the game is fun. You can't be mad at no loss. A little frustrated at the plays at times, but you can't be mad at no fucking loss, man.
Totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Falcons, they make a
well balanced, man. Shit, I had 9 turnovers. The turnovers wouldn't have happened.
Next week to take on
That's what put me out.
Colts. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they will fall to 1-1.
Them Eagles ready though.
Them
Eagles ready.
Home against Philadelphia.
Them Eagles ready, man.
Thanks
They
for
was
tuning
straight
in,
up.
everybody.
It was
Alongside
right.
Charles Davis, we thank our
I
entire
like that, John.
crew. I'm Brandon Gordon.
So,
this is the NFL
we keep
on
it
EA
going.
Sports.
We keep it going. He still was 40%, 217. He had them fucking turnovers, man. Westbrook, 96 yards, 50 carries, like quick 130 yards. Michael ain't catch not one. Deshaun Jackson, all them boys. Sorry, straight up.